If you're here, you want to finally speak English fluently. I'm sure you've tried many different ways, but still you're not where you want to be. This video is going to be one of the most important videos that you're going to watch to help you with speaking fluently. There is one big mistake many learners make. It's not about grammar, it's not about vocabulary, and it's not about your accent. This mistake is called cramming. And this idea is one of the most important things that you can understand for being able to speak fluently. So in this video, we're going to talk about what it is exactly, why it's the biggest mistake that stops your fluency, and what you should do instead. So let's get started. This is how it works. So you watch some videos online and feel motivated. You tell yourself, I'm going to practice English for 2 full hours this Saturday. Saturday comes and you keep your promise, you read a book, watch a video, look up the new words, you study perfectly for the full 2 hours because you're motivated. Sounds great, right? But here's the problem. Can you easily stay consistent with this kind of plan? Or is it just this one burst of motivation once a week and then nothing during the week? If you haven't built the habit to consistently practice English, your brain will get tired. And most importantly, you'll forget most of what you learned the next day. And then when the next Saturday comes, you see that you don't remember anything at all. This feels like nothing has changed and you didn't make any progress. So you feel bad, you lose motivation, and then after some time, you'll stop. And when you're not staying consistent, you don't train your mind to speak fluently. That's why cramming doesn't work. It feels good at first, but it's not a sustainable method. It's not effective over the long term. And being able to speak English fluently is a long-term game, not a one-time thing. So why doesn't this work? And what should you do instead? This happens because of something called the forgetting curve. Look at this graph. Our brains are not made to remember everything after just one study session or practice. In fact, we start forgetting very quickly. After just one day, we forget about 50% of what we learned. After 2 days, we forget even more. After a week, we remember almost nothing unless we review the new things. And this is normal. It's just how the brain works. So if you study for 2 hours on Saturday and then do nothing for the rest of the week, by the next Saturday, your brain has already forgotten most of it. So you have to start from zero again. It feels like you're not making any progress and it's really frustrating. But here's the good news. There is a way that we can beat the forgetting curve. Well, there is a better and easier method. Spaced repetition. It's a simple idea, but it can feel hard at first. So instead of one intense 2-hour session a week, break it into small 15-minute sessions, maybe every day. For example, Monday, read or listen to a short video for about 15 minutes. Tuesday, look up the new words and learn them in context. Wednesday, test your memory on the new words or grammar. Thursday, do shadowing technique and repeat after the speaker for only about 15 minutes. Friday, summarize what you learned and write it down just for 15 minutes. Saturday, speak about it out loud and record yourself. And finally, Sunday, play a game or challenge yourself to test your memory or just watch a movie for fun. This way, you still practice the same hour, about 2 hours per week, but the result is completely different. Your brain has the time to digest the information, remember, and grow to the next level. And that's a powerful method. And this technique doesn't just apply to language learning. It can be used for anything that you want to achieve in your life. A real life example of this that is more tangible is when you decide to work out. This has happened to me a lot. For example, I would get super motivated to get fit. So I would tell myself, okay, I'm gonna start working out. And then I do one intense workout session for about 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. Then the next day, my knee hurt or my back hurt. And because of that, I wasn't able to stay consistent. So I had no choice but to stop for a while. And then I lost the momentum or the consistency. This happens with English learning too. You may not have physical pain to see it, but you may feel tired or bored or demotivated. And then you stop. A big practice in one day is not the answer. Small steps almost every day, that's the key. And also, being a busy professional, you can always find 15 minutes a day to do something, but it might be difficult to find 1-2 hour full session in one day. So your first goal is not to learn as much as possible. Your first goal is to build the habit and being able to stay consistent. Even if 15 minutes is a lot at the beginning because you don't have the habit, just start with 5 minutes, and that's okay. Build the habit of consistency first. Start with that. Make it easy, make it fun, and find joy in the process. If you miss a day, it's okay. Don't be hard on yourself. You're learning how to stay consistent. Be kind to yourself and just continue. So here's your action step. Start today with a small practice session, 5 minutes or 15 minutes, it doesn't matter. Just start and promise yourself that for the next 7 days, you're gonna keep the consistency. 5 minutes every day or 15 minutes every day. And just tell yourself that I'm building the habit of being consistent. And when you start practicing like that, after some time, you will see that you're enjoying your sessions so much that you even forget about the time. And that's when you're in the flow state. I talked about this idea in another video. I link it down in the description. So I hope this video was helpful. If you want to speak English fluently and confidently using a holistic approach, check the link in the description. And tell me in the comments section, what's your biggest struggle with learning English right now? What would you like me to talk about next? Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.